Hey everyone, welcome to stream. So, I downloaded some demos, wanted to do something a little bit different and special, because I wanted to stream today, and, well, we've got a lot of stuff that didn't play through, basically. I got like 6 or 7 demos. You might notice there's some slight differences in audio than there were before. That's because I had to mess with some of these games to make them function right, like they all had different audio levels, and not every game has really been easy to work with. I had to like adjust for 2 games, and one of them I'm not sure is good. Like I'd messed the sound settings, but hopefully it'll go well. Anyway, welcome to stream, hey everyone. So hi Zachary, welcome to the stream. So we're starting out with this one. I don't know if I've got the volume right for it, to be honest, because I messed with this and this game is stupid quiet, and when I turn, there's no sound options available in this game for some reason. When you try to look, there's nothing in the options. In fact, I haven't found the options menu, and the sound effects were kind of okay in volume, but the actual voices are quiet no matter what I did, and I couldn't find a fix for it, so this one's gonna be a little on the sloppy side.
You okay, Kaiser?
Yeah, the landing was fine.
I don't know how long today's stream is gonna last either, because
Just wait for it to
I don't know how much content these have. I had to get a bunch of them to make sure I'd be able to do something where it lasts more than like 20 minutes. And I'd have like maybe 30 minutes to an hour of this.
Weapon control restarted. Try shooting something.
God, that gun sound effect is so disproportionately loud compared to the actual game.
Your weapon overheats, and you won't be able to
Also,
use it for a while.
if anybody was curious about how this controls, it's about as ass as you would think it is. It's completely awful. It's really not that great. It's unfun too. Honestly, this is probably just about as bad as everyone says it was. I haven't played the whole demo, but what I did play did not leave me happy. It's exactly what you think it is, a Contra game that isn't really a Contra game, which has a name slapped on it to sell more.
It's okay. To open the gate, you just need to.
Oh, hey.
Frag on.
Sorry, I didn't read your message close. Let me check again. Play Smash? Well, I don't know. I'm dedicating to a day for to this. If I get set up where there's like extra time, maybe I'll do something like another game and do Smash. But I didn't try to keep all of my sessions and I played set up with the game that I have in mind. I know some people have a really easy time with streaming multiple games, but it feels like it's harder to work around that and less people are interested in switching games, so I just stick with one per day. I'm not gonna rule it out, because if I get done super fast, then yeah, we'll switch. Apparently this demo only has like 10 minutes worth of content. I'm disappointed in this game. I wish I could say more about it, because I don't know what to say, to be quite frank, but Konami has just gone from like a decent company to worse and worse ever since they got rid of Kojima and made Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, things have just gone kind of bad. They got rid of PT. And, okay, I was kind of getting confused for a second because I wasn't sure if I remember the name right. Yeah, PT, and, well, yeah, the first thing they made was that, and then I haven't really paid, like, a huge amount of attention to what they've been doing, like, over the years. I know they made that Bomberman game, that was alright, but none of their games have been very noteworthy lately. They've all been kind of mediocre. This one has been, I want to say this is mediocre, but I would probably have to say this is downright bad. It's not fun. It feels like it's just sloughed out to get money. And it's not like every company that's done anything like this has had problems either. Capcom, like, had some problems like a few years ago, and I know they fired Inafune, and then from there, they didn't do anything with Mega Man for a while, but it seems like Capcom kind of recouped and got their shit together pretty quickly.
Won't take any damage.
Whereas Konami did the same thing, but probably with a lot worse results, I guess, depending on who you ask. Like, none of their games show a lot of quality lately. I don't know, I hope it gets better. I really do. When I'd play this and I'd play, like, Contra 3 or Super C, the ones I've already tried, it'd, like, this is not what Contra is. This is a bland as fuck shooting game that was shoved out because, hey, we'll use the Contra name for a quick buck. This is fucking shovelware labeled Contra for extra money. It honestly sucks to see a really good company like go down and start having like declining and worse games. Not everything on this list is going to be bad though. I actually had to pretty much check all these out a little bit in order to like see how the volume settings were, try to get them somewhat acceptable even if they're not great. So I've had a little bit of experience like playing a few of these, and for the most part I think this is probably one of the worst, if not the worst game I downloaded today. I hope they learn from this, I really do. Maybe after this Konami will make something actually fun. What I'm playing right now, though, I kind of fucking hate this, and I'm starting to question if I should just give up on it midway through. This is really dull gameplay. I don't know, it's hard to describe exactly what the problem is. It kind of feels really janky, though, for one. But I feel like I'm playing this for the hell of it, not because it's any good. Dying doesn't seem to have a penalty either, which is not anything like how Contra works. Like, sure, I get it, it's an age where things are different, and nowadays games are expected to be easier, but you at least got some kind of problem when you, like, died in the originals, and I probably could have translated that over to this somehow. Instead, it feels like they didn't give a shit. What the fuck is this? I think this is about where I stopped yesterday when I was playing it. This is just fucking stupid, really? I'm using a fucking tank as a weapon to toss at enemies? How the fuck is this even remotely deserving of the Contra name? This is literally the only thing that you can relate back to Contra from this is the fact that it has guns and the power-ups are the same. Everything else is not Contra, like, easily.
The gate's locked? I don't have the codes.
What the fuck is this? They bring the fucking wall back and it's not even a boss anymore, it's just a fucking wall you shoot. I mean, I guess that's expectable considering we're not in the NES days anymore and you can't make a wall into a boss fight. At least not in an extremely creative wall. I'm seeing Wade, like, why fucking bother if you're just gonna make it a fucking wall you shoot just to shoehorn in a reference? That's so fucking pointless. Ugh. How long have I been playing it? Nearly 10 minutes? Hopefully this is almost over. I figured I'd beat the whole thing because it's only claimed to be like 10 minutes long, so why not go through all of it even if it is terrible?
Going your way.
Okay, this is the end of the level then, probably a boss battle. Yeah, that's what this is. The fuck is this thing? Is this an alien? It looks like some mutated elephant or something, and it's clogged up with that? It looks disgusting. Ugh. Not like Contra bosses were always the most amazing, but I don't remember anything like this, and I just realized it has a fucking tank for a head. Right when I thought this couldn't look any stupider, and I noticed that. Yeah, this game is trash. It's not like so bad that I actively hate it, but knowing that it's labeled as Contra makes it that much more unpleasant to play. I'm being realistic. I would probably enjoy this more if I didn't have the expectation this was going to be based off a series that I already know somewhat. I'd be equally pissed if they did something like this to Castlevania. Especially after just playing Castlevania 3. Is it over now? Did I end this garbage game? I'll let it keep going, but I mean, I'm not expecting anything. What the fuck is that thing, exactly? That doesn't look like anything I've ever seen in Contra. Maybe I haven't played enough of them, but that just looks like a fucking Terminator reject that's, like, forcefully shoved into here. Like, how is this Contra related exactly? What? I get that they're trying to make a continuation point, but they fucking put you in an area where you aren't allowed to dodge, and then, like, basically kill you and go to be continued. How does that even make any fucking sense? You would die no matter what because there's no fucking place to dodge to. Okay, I'm done with that trash. Give me a second. Let's adjust our volume because I have to do this with one other game and then I can go back to my normal settings. Hold on. Just have to double check what I had set up for this game. So next on the list is the Box Boy and Box Girl demo. I checked this out yesterday. It seems pretty neat. Not like anything extremely special, but I believe this is made by HAL Laboratories, the guys who make Kirby games, so it's alright. I played a little bit of it. I had to do a ridiculous amount of troubleshooting until I found the audio even remotely acceptable because the game was like stupid fucking loud, which for something that's almost first-party Nintendo, that's a kind of a weird oddity for me, because most of my games can hover around the same volume without issue. And then you've got this, where I had to adjust like crazy. So, if you've never played Box Boy, I hadn't prior to this stream, I'll explain it, I guess. I only just now got used to it myself, but you're doing this thing, I don't know the exact gist of it, there's any more, but you build off of yourself like this. It looks weird. You make these little boxes come out of you and use it to platform. You can like toss them around or drop them on the floor and stand on top of them. It's a neat little concept. I'm actually a little surprised I didn't check it out before, but I guess it's because, well, to be frank, there was a lot of stuff coming out like around the time Box Boy even started, and every time there's a new entry, I always felt like I had something else to play. It didn't look particularly pulling to me, and it's neat. In fact, I might actually consider getting the full version of this when there's like a drought for games, but I don't know. I feel like there's better platforming games out there that you could play. This is really basic. It's not a bad thing, but I think I would rather play a Mario game over this, or even a Kirby game. I'll probably do all this demo because there's only like so many levels. I'm pretty sure once you hit the end of this little row here it's showing, then the demo ends. I may stop early. I don't know how many, because I got like so far and then I got a little bit stuck trying to solve some of the puzzles and like doing this in a very specific way so that I could actually set this up so that I could like do these in the minimum number of tries, but to be frank, if it's going to take too long, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it because I want to do all the demos I downloaded if possible. If I'm being honest, I do like it. Not like a huge amount, but it reminds me of Paper Mario looking at the art style, specifically Super Paper Mario. It looks really good, and the platforming's similar to that, especially the art style. So, yeah, this is alright. It's really minimalistic, but if I'm being honest, I think I mentioned this on stream, not 100% certain, but I want to make my own game someday, and it was probably going to end up minimalistic like this game is, so I mean, I'm not going to take any points away for that. Because I can tell there was effort put into this, and... Ooh. What's the target? 9? I'll try one more time on this. I'm gonna just do like a single attempt or two for the crown each level, and if I don't, then fuck it, we'll just go on to the next level. This was a real playthrough, I might actually go for like getting all the collectible stuff. But this is very clearly just part of this demo thing. Oop, that's not what I want to do. I think I can try this one more time, because it's not very hard. I wonder if the puzzles ever get any... Okay, I'm just gonna... God damn it. It's just that I fucked that up at the beginning, so I feel like might as well just restart at that point. Yeah, I put in a lot of attempts here, not intentionally. It's alright. This isn't the most fun gameplay for me, but it's still good. What? How does this work exactly? Let's see. I want to figure this out because I haven't understood the puzzle yet. But I mean, huh? I think we'll stop after this level because if I'm gonna get stuck on puzzles, even though these aren't very hard, then it's gonna end up causing some slight issues. Which, yeah, I'd given this level way too many tries as it is, but I thought figuring out how to pass the level, then I'm not gonna get to try the other stuff. It has the right shape, but I don't get it. What? That doesn't work. I was thinking maybe I could, like, try something like that. Try pressing and holding. I don't really want to do that, though. Oh, I overthought it. You can literally just fucking drop your boxes at the edge and you'll get on top. That wasn't even that hard. I was just not being smart about it. I guess my brain was busy thinking, oh, they wouldn't just introduce a new formation and not expect me to use it, which I kind of went way too hard on that mindset. Alright, that was fun, but I spent more time than I should have, even if I didn't beat the whole thing. Let me switch the volume level back now. It's going to take a second for this. Just give me a moment. Oh shit. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, I think we're good now. This is the problem with streaming like multiple games of varying volume levels. Okay. Let me see. Let's do the Mario and Sonic stuff since... Actually, no. I was gonna say we'll do that, but Monkey Ball is out in like a day or two, so we'll do this first. I actually haven't ever really played Monkey Ball before. I've looked at it. I thought it was interesting looking, but I never bought a game in the series. I'm not sure why. I've had opportunities in the GameCube days where I didn't really have quite as much to play, and I still looked like that in the shelves and passed it up anyway, so I don't have a reasonable excuse. I just, for some reason, it was never something I grabbed. Although, to be frank, even though I did have points where I didn't have a lot of new stuff, I had like a ton of GameCube games, which probably contributed to that. Out of all my systems, I think I have the most for it, besides maybe the Switch now, because there's a lot of good stuff on it, but I think I had like 40 to 50 physical GameCube games alone. Ooh! This is weird to play for somebody who's never tried Monkey Ball before. Okay, let me see. How do I jump is the big question right now. Wait, can I jump? I thought you had to jump. Okay, it's A button. Whoa, alright. Since I've never played this, I can only make comparisons, but it reminds me of the level where you're on that ball that you're riding in Mario Galaxy, and you're using you're controlling the star directly while you're like on top of it. That's what this gives me vibes of, and I'm sure that was inspired by Monkey Ball, not the other way around, but I've never played Monkey Ball, so I don't have anything to really base my opinion off of. Whoa, I don't think I would play this too much, even though this seems like a fun game concept, but it's making me dizzy looking at it. I don't know, the whole tilting the screen thing feels a little disorienting, if I'm being honest. It's making it kind of hard to beat the level, so I think if I'm going to do this, I'm only going to do like a level or two. I might consider, like, buying it, but probably not unless, I don't know, maybe there's like a way to change the way the camera works, because the way it is right now is making me feel really disoriented as I'm playing it. I don't like that. I don't like how the camera jumps with me. I'd rather it be a stationary camera. This is really difficult for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Well, that was really bad. I got my ass kicked. Let's try that one more time. I am probably the world's worst Monkey Ball player, if that footage is anything to judge by, since I have never played this and I'm not getting any better from it, and the camera isn't helping me at all. I am a scrub, I can tell. I don't know if Monkey Ball's levels are all like this, but this is fucking hard. Really hard. From what I understand, this was like originally a Wii game and it had motion controls. God, I can only imagine how motion sick this would make somebody playing on the Wii.
Ready?
From what I've seen though, the levels seem a lot more fair outside of stuff like this where it's like narrow and you fall easy. Most levels I've seen have like wide edges where you can like very carefully move around without problem. I think the jumping is not doing the game any favors though. This camera is going to make me vomit if this keeps up. Okay, if I game over, I can at least rest knowing I managed one level. That was hard. Harder than I thought it would be.
Ready?
Alright. Oh, another narrow level. Alright. This doesn't look as tough, so maybe I'll be able to handle it. Yeah, now I'm feeling like maybe I had the right idea. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't play any of the other games in the series, so I don't have experience with it, but if they play like this and they're all this difficult and this hard to get used to, then I probably wouldn't have felt at home with the series. This is coming from somebody who likes really quirky games a lot. Oh god, this is really awkward and not fun. Why? Just one really long, easy to fall off section, and the rest of the level is fairly forgiving? What's the point of suddenly giving you something this hard and then, like... First part was pretty easy, the other part had a narrow section too, but it wasn't this narrow as far as I could tell. Yeah, if I die again, we're just gonna go on to the next one. This is actually not helping my opinion of the game. It's really hard to play like this. we'll look and see if there's a setting to change the camera's functionality a little bit, but there's very likely a chance I'm just gonna stop bothering. Okay, yeah, I tried. Sorry, I'm sure this is good because a lot of people love Monkey Ball, but I'm not gonna be buying it probably. Not unless I get the hang of it between now and, well, whenever. Maybe I'll consider it then. Alright. Let me double check a thing or two really fast to make sure I didn't do and forget anything, because I'd normally have my OBS setting around the same thing, and I'd have to make sure I didn't neglect it any. Seems like it's fine, though. Okay, so let's go over to Mario and Sonic now and check that out. I'm not sure when this is coming out. I think it's like first week of November. I've never really been too into these games. I think I bought like the first one they made, and well, I don't know if it was the first one or not, but I remember I bought one of these and I kind of stopped playing anyway because when I'm being completely 100% honest, this series feels like it's discount Mario Party. It's got like certain aspects of Mario Party and certain aspects of Mario Sports games, but none of the strong points. Alright, we'll try doing like pretty much one of each. I could do like multiple modes, but well, whatever. Let's say we'll probably try to do like one of each mode, but I don't know how long it's gonna take, so we may just settle for doing like a few sports. I can always turn the demo back on and play a little bit more if we end up having some extra time. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. It obviously got some unique stuff to it, but this is like just a worse version of Mario Tennis. You have less control in it. It's not really that fun. If I'm being serious, I like some of the sports in the original a fair bit, but this has failed to captivate me. This is just mind-numbingly boring, if I'm being serious. I'm just button mashing to hit the ball over and over again. I'm sorry, my phone's going off. I don't know what's causing that right now. I think it's email thing. And I have it set up where it does that every time I get an email. I don't like the fact that it's probably hearable on my mic when I'm trying to just focus on the game. I do apologize when we get noises like that interrupting stream. How does the startup take so long? This isn't Mario Tennis. It's not near as complicated, so we shouldn't need all these rules in order to make sure we get the game going. Oh, good. This has been not really worthwhile for going on much longer. I didn't have any more points, but I wanted this little mini game to end already. Alright, let's see. I don't think I've tried all of these. I'm gonna have to decide carefully, but I think I only want to do like one other mini game, and then we'll check out the like little retro mini games because I found those kind of neat. If this is all this game has got to offer, though, then yeah, I can't see this selling a lot. Let's see. Let's do the archery. That's one of the more classic ones from this one, I remember, and it was pretty fun, so why not? Wonder if they gave it gyro control, though. That would certainly make it easier. Oh, the razor bow. Or draw. Alright. Not expecting, like, Zelda levels of aim, but it could be good. Alright, let's see how it does this bow control, if it's any good at all. Okay. So you release. No gyro, that's fine. And it's based on and wind too, oh boy. It's alright. It's nothing special. I would rather, if I'm being honest, which I probably never will, but if I wanted to do this, I would rather actually play like something to do like a real attempt at archery than do a mini game based on it. But I mean, obviously archery takes practice and training, so that's not realistic. Okay, I didn't expect that. That was alright. These are all really short. Oh, okay, there's more than one round. Well, at least they gave you some substance to it. Ooh. I haven't seen this before. That was... That could have been better. That's okay. You have to read the wind a lot. I wonder how closely based on, like, actual archery this is. Probably not too close. I don't get what's the point of having the Scourge in this, because I'm being serious. None of the NPCs ever seem to come anywhere close. They always get, like, really low scores. Why even bother having me compete with anyone if I'm always going to win? What this game tends to do. I've never lost any of these except for like things that are like, well, you have to be like really fast-paced and beat an NPC, and even those aren't that hard. This is like, there's no challenge. No one comes close enough to beating you. At that point, there's no point in giving you an illusion of beating anybody. I don't even think there's a leaderboard in this, so you don't actually get to compare your score to real people. Alright, let's check out one of the little retro Olympic things, because I don't think I want to stomach too much more of this. It's okay, but I don't think I care enough to play all this. I've tried the 10-meter platform thing, so let's try the long jump. Hey, repeat and run the foul line. Press the button, faster you run. I mean, read that again? This is a little different from the main thing. Well, whatever. And hold B to start the jump. B to hold and adjust your jumping angle. You're starting on the jump. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad. At least the music's good. I'll give the game that much, but
Mario,
this is just library filler for the Switch that doesn't really have a lot of purpose to it. Am I supposed to be able to control Mario? Because I'm not able to do anything. What?
a bit lacking in energy.
Why didn't they recap the controls? I don't know what I'm doing. Speed up, okay. Set angle. Release, okay. I mean, I'll try to remember that.
On the second
Yeah, I'm not buying Mario and Sonic. I can tell I wouldn't really have enough interest in it. Hold on. Oh, you have to keep tapping it. I was wondering about that, because it wasn't really doing much of anything.
Swift as the wind. Is the angle too low? That didn't go too far.
I'm not digging this one. That's okay, though.
Final attempt.
Oh, goody. I get to do it one more time, as if it's gonna really matter.
The jump too high.
That was bad. Okay, whatever. I don't care. The whole goal was to try some out, so I mean, I'm not upset if I lose at it.
Thank you for playing.
That was not the most exciting. I don't care to waste time on a bunch of mini games that are really lackluster, so let's move along. Alright, let's see. How many of these have we done? Mario and Sonic, Monkey Ball, Box Boy, Contra. We've done all of these. That's 4. Still got this, this, and this. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll do God Eater next, then. I don't know very much about this one. I played a little bit about it, and I had some trouble getting audio right. I'm not sure if it's right now either. I messed with the sound settings, and it kind of reminded me of the same problem I had with Contra, but the difference is there's actually an option to adjust the game's audio in the game. Unlike Contra, where it's just fucking a mess and you have to do it on your software. So it reminds me of Bayonetta, is all I can think to say, and a little bit of Astral Chain. Then it's kind of like Platinum stuff. I didn't really enjoy it a lot, but it was alright. I didn't find anything about this amazing. Okay, is there a button to skip? There we go. I don't really care about watching cutscenes right now. The voices aren't very loud. I did turn them down some, but I tried to turn them up enough that they were audible. And it doesn't help that, like, this, from what I can tell, maybe I'm not listening very closely, but when I was, like, testing my settings and trying to get everything ready, the audio was, like, very, very quiet, even at higher settings, and it didn't feel like there was music very much. Like, I only heard music in, like, a few bits. Right. So, I think I'm only gonna do one of these missions, because like I said, I tested it, and I tried the gameplay out, and I didn't enjoy it enough to really want to go after another one. It's not that bad, but I feel like if I want an action game, I'm gonna play something that's more in line with what I want, like Bayonetta. I don't really care about reading this right now, let's just get in. Loading screens take a while. I didn't check the tutorials, but the game's really simple. You get a dash button to do like swiping or slashing like you would most action games, and run and jump. It's stuff you can figure out within a few seconds of playing.
Relaying area information. I've got your back.
Ooh, that's lighter than I remember it. But yeah, it's not that enticing. I think I've heard a lot of good things about this, and the thing is that this doesn't give me good vibes, because when I play an action game, I want to be challenged a little bit. These enemies don't challenge you in the slightest. They just run away from you for the most part. You beat the shit out of them and kill them. Feels like you barely have to do any dodging in this. And also, it's like a little bit on the easy side. Maybe it's because it's like the first thing I'm playing. But yeah, I don't feel too strongly about this one. All I'm doing is endlessly wailing on the enemy. Like, there are points where you can have that exact thing and have a game where you're hacking away at an enemy and it feels good, but this is not one of those instances, in my opinion. If I wanted that, that's what the Musou series is good for. You have to play a game where you get to slice up a bunch of enemies without any trouble, and that's when you want to wail on stuff, but this is something where I want action. It's an action game, and it's kind of missing in the action part. I don't think I can follow that thing up there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, because it's not coming back down. I didn't really have that problem when I was testing it, but I fucking hate when games do this oh, right, you gotta go over here, I forgot. But yeah, I don't really particularly like when games do this. It feels like a really lazy way to draw a fight out. It's like, oh hey, you're killing this boss, but now it's going to run away from you and go hide and recover itself. It's like, this doesn't add anything to the boss fight. You're just forcing this incredibly weak boss to, like, make its battle longer. It's not any better of a boss fight just because you drew it out an extra few minutes. If it was good, it wouldn't need to be drawn out in the first place. I think Monster Hunter does it okay, because you can still stop like the resting pretty easy, but overall it doesn't feel great. Where the fuck did it go? It should have been pretty close by, but it's nowhere to be seen. Just want to end the mission. I don't see it, or really anything. Shouldn't there be some kind of indicator of its, like, where it spawned at? What? This didn't happen when I was playing the demo is all I can say. I haven't seen this thing fucking run off screen and then disappear into nowhere. I don't know where it went. Nothing? Where is it? It's just fucking gone. Doesn't seem like I can explore everything to, like, check for it either. If I can figure out where I'm supposed to go. I might just give up. I don't really know. I don't really have enough care to restart the game if this glitched out on me. Which I don't think it did, but I don't know. This hadn't happened when I was fucking about for audio testing. Everything worked fine, and I attempted this, like, probably like a good 10 or so times, just, like, fucking around with the audio, trying to get it somewhere I thought was okay. The fuck? Where is it? I think I've explored nearly every walkable corner of the map that I can think of. I haven't seen any signs of this thing anywhere. Oh. I didn't see that on the map. They could probably have a button that's like, hey, locate the monster you're tracking or something to make that a little easier, but whatever. Or maybe don't make the monster fucking roam off to God knows where so you don't have to waste time trying to figure it out. I don't really like the idea of having to bother searching for it, because I just want to kill it and get the fuck out of here. Hopefully this won't take much longer. On the bright side, I'd really like, out of the 2 games I have left, I'd really like at least the next one I intend to play. The other one I don't have, like, my thoughts gathered up on. I've been, like, looking into it and considering it for a while, but never really properly played it. But I think those will be something that I'll be able to enjoy, and hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy it too. This is some pretty dull gameplay. Can I just kill it already and be done? I'm just mindlessly fucking slashing it. It doesn't even stand the chance. In fact, it feels like the health bar is probably bloated out to make the fight last too long, which I don't like that very much. Is that its health bar? Because if it is, I could have sworn I just fucking emptied that health bar. Why is this thing still standing after this long? Yeah, you say that. But we've been fucking wailing on this thing for like 5 minutes straight and it won't die. I hate bosses that have like a billion health bars. Usually doesn't feel very satisfying to kill it. Okay, there we go. There's not really anything much after this. I don't know about the other 2 missions, but if they're anything like that, I don't care to play them. There we go, that's done. Nah, it's called God Eater 3. Welcome to stream, Wayne. Good to see you. Alright, there we go. There's that one, and let me double check. I kind of lost myself after that one and don't remember, but I think we've only got like 2 games left on the demo list. Yeah, so this is next, and then there's this. I'm really interested in this. Basically, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but there's this really, really good series out there that's kind of like the Phoenix Wright games and Danganronpa, if you ever heard of that. It's called the Nonary. I don't know the exact title. What's it again? Something like the Nonary games or the Last Escape series, something like that. They're all by the same person. I recommend looking them up because I probably won't do a good job of actually explaining it, but they're really, really good, like, games where you're, like, stuck in this weird place trying to escape the whole time and solving a bunch of neat little puzzles. It's something I haven't seen before, and it's really cool, and that game is made by the same creator. Like, you get a lot of neat ideas thrown at you in those games. They're all visual novels, though, and I've watched all of them, so I don't think I'll ever stream them anytime, because, well, now that I already know all the plot twists, there's not really as much point. This is something I really liked for whatever reason. I just stumbled onto this by pure chance, but it's got similar looking art style to Box Boy. Cute little protagonist, simplistic gameplay niche, and I think this is probably going to, like, get more interesting as you get further in the levels. Basically, I didn't play this here first. I don't know if I can repeat the tutorial, but you eat blocks the same color as you, if you couldn't already tell, and you got a little goal set up to finish every round. It's neat, so I would be interested to see how much more the full game fleshes it out. It's nothing amazing, but the concept is fun, really fun. Oh, this one's neat. You actually have to pay attention to your color. Okay, let me see. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna beat all these because I like this, and this is pretty simplistic, so I mean, why not? The music is really cheerful, too. I can't say exactly what it is about this I like, but this is fun. Oh, was it already over? Okay, that was shorter than I realized, but yeah. It reminds me of, like, all the best aspects of Kirby and Yoshi combined into something like this, even if it's smaller. It's a nice little peaceful game with a simple concept. That was way shorter than I thought it was, though. Okay, so here's the last one. AI, the Somnium Files. I don't know a lot about this. Aside from what I said, it's by the same guy who made Last Escape series, which you might have to look up on your own, because I probably wouldn't do the best job of describing it. Apparently this is really similar to Ace Attorney, but a lot more gruesome and violent. Like, it's a murder mystery game, and the game isn't... Hold on a second, I need to double check the audio settings on this. I don't know if it's still the same as what I said it yesterday. No, it's not. Okay, I have to readjust the volume. Give me a second. Okay, that should be at least a little better. So, this is a neat one. I've watched some footage of it, and I like the way the game's, like, presented. It's very violent from what it looks like, but the concept is great. You're solving these murder mysteries. It's like Phoenix Wright. I think the story is, like, a little more actually coherent than you'd see in Ace Attorney, though. I don't know, like, a whole lot about it and, like, all the plot twists, but it's pretty good from what I've seen. You're chasing down a serial killer from the whole game, from what I can tell. I don't recall if there's any voice acting in the beginning. I don't think there is. I'll let the cutscenes play anyway, though, because I feel like I'm not going to have anything really meaningful to say during this first bit. Hold on a second. I'm gonna, like, turn this up on my TV just a tiny bit. That's good. Even though I had, like, ran out of Halloween games by now, I feel like this game kind of sets up a pretty good mood for Halloween still. If only because it's creepy and about a fucking serial killer, which makes it that much more disturbing. God, when you think about it, a lot of weird shit happens around Halloween. I guess because people push their limits and try to get away with shit they wouldn't otherwise. Expecting people won't know what to think and they'll know the costumes are more regularly used. And yeah, that's a dead person, not even a question about it. A lot more adult themed and not so kid friendly than a lot of other stuff I've played, but I'm gonna stream it anyway, or at least stream the demo, I mean. Alright, let's get into this. Now you'll get to hear some of the voice acting. I'm guessing this just goes on until you solve this first bit and then the demo's over. I don't know a lot about it. Day 1, Friday, SIG AI. Don't know what that means exactly. Bloom Park, huh? Kind of get thrust into the middle of the story without a whole lot of details. I don't really get why they made the cutscene there so quiet. Okay. Right. Doing an investigation. Checking for stuff. This part's pretty similar to Ace Attorney. Although, it reminds me a little more of how you handle stuff in, like, the Professor Layton games, where you talk to people like this, and you have a cursor you move around for all this stuff. Fictive version can be presented, your choices, and look. Use the choices to select a topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you're speaking to. Right. Let's try asking him about the investigation then.
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Well, I guess that makes sense. All there really is this entire merry-go-round and the bloody corpse.
Not yet, sir.
Let's keep asking questions and find out anything we can.
I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
Okay, so we're playing as some sort of detective. Or detective, I mean. Left. Tongue-tied. Why is that on there? Do I have to ask again?
It's Kagami, sir.
So you can just bother him about it. Let's try one more time.
Kagami.
Why do they keep letting me ask?
Are you serious? It's Kagami!
Why do they give me the option to do this to this poor guy? Now it's stopping me. Oh, I don't need to ask him again. Why do I fucking get the option to ask him like 4 times in a row?
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
This guy probably hates me, like, stop asking my name. You're just an asshole. Oh, God. Alright, let's see. Talk to the boss. Let's see. Let's see. We'll get an idea of what we're doing first.
Are you serious?
No, I legitimately don't know what the fuck is going on
You're
right
Special
now.
Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is.
So, you're a detective and you don't work with murder cases, yet they brought you onto this anyway.
Yes, you know
Why
this,
exactly?
Don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Whatever. Still a little bit
Metro
weird
got a
logic.
call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat
Okay.
cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Maybe we can get some good info about what to do. Long way to recap any previous conversations. That's gonna come in handy. Rain is awful. To
It's
ask about the
unusual
weather
for this
first.
time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints. Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Copycat, huh? Oh,
6
what's
years
going
ago?
on 6 years ago? And we pry for more details? No? Damn, I was hoping we could try to
Her
figure out
name's
what happened.
Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
Maybe the character. I have no idea who the fuck this is.
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. You were just acquaintances.
Any more? No? Okay. Turns Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department, directly to her. Okay. Gonna assume we've got most of the dialogue that we can get out of the way, because I don't see any other people to talk to. The bench. So, I guess we're just investigating stuff now. Skewered horse.
Merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
What? Why is the horse skewered? What good would the horse that's not even alive getting skewered do anyone?
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime.
Okay, that's weird.
My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
What kind of teenager fucking stabs an inanimate object for the hell of it? You gotta be really fucked up if that's the case. Parasol's being pelted by rain. Okay, I think we've checked everything but the actual merry-go-round now. Might have a little bit more we can check first before we try to get closer. Control room? Where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. Took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Well, I guess now we can get up closer. I don't think there's any more we can do to check the environment. How do I get closer? As far as I can tell, I don't see any way to make my character move forward. If I could find out about that case, then I mean, I could probably get a little more info. Maybe that'd progress something. I guess we'll look around. Okay, so it seems like new stuff that I haven't checked out is in green. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Right, I guess we'll just check everything. Fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Okay. I honestly don't like it when these types of games do this. It's not really the biggest deal, but it's better when you don't have to fucking click everywhere just to see what you're supposed to do next. It's much easier when there's a hint and you actually get what you need to get done instead of checking every little area for clues. It just feels like a waste of time. Oh, Panda, I didn't see this. Panda Ride looks lonely. That's all there is. I thought maybe we'd have some neat little comment on the panda and what it's for, or at least like something about it. Horse is pierced upside down. That's pitiful. No new dialogue at all, huh? Still just checking everything I can. Like this all day. Ferris wheel. Ferris is over there. Eyes staring down at you. That's not something I ever really thought of when looking up Ferris wheel, but I mean, neat perspective, I guess. Alright, flooding up any. How much more is there to check? I've looked everywhere, but nothing catches my eye enough to like actually click it. At least nothing I haven't already looked at. Saw something green over here, I thought. Maybe I can talk to somebody I haven't had another conversation with in a while. I can say, well, can I do that again? Let me see. Oh, the dialogue's
Hey.
changing again now.
Hey,
Guy.
hello? Hey.
Oh, now he's
I know you can hear me,
angry.
Kagami.
You just asked him his name and then you said it.
So you do know my name.
The right stick to move. I think I've been doing that. Yeah, the right stick just moves there's this around. It moves like the camera, but so does my stick moves like the cursor. The right stick moves the camera, so a little odd. Barrier, let's read about that then. Red barrier line wraps around the scene. Old days I used a yellow caution tape for this. I've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Use a good old-fashioned yellow tape. Yeah, okay. I still don't know why I haven't found anything, because I've clicked nearly everything, but nothing's bringing up any new information. City skyscrapers crowd each other. Roof, maybe? 8 years since Bloom Park closed. Got into it pretty bad. Yeah, this is odd. It hasn't given me any indicator of where to click anything, and nothing's giving like new dialogue. The metal pole. What's left to check that I haven't already looked at? All of it seems to be grayed out now. Or, let me see. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Select the following functions, file options, and guide. So you're not select the flowchart and save functions. Guide, huh? That's for controls. Hope maybe there'd be a hint system somewhere. Let's check this maybe. File allows you to read information about the people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. Story advances. Okay. Versions. Index. Album. Okay. Gives a brief bit of information about each one. Okay. Is there any point to reading this though? Does it even help me? Doesn't really seem to do anything as far as I can tell. So this is like just information about some of the stuff. Okay, got some tips. Maybe this will give me something. Questions use vaccines and question field. Objects being field. Sometimes you can have your view. You can move your view and cursor freely, and interact with anything that catches your eye. We displayed along the by choosing local items. Inspect the person. Whoops. Find about a certain subject, new choices may be available. Important information about selecting the right choices. Log view the conversation so far, or you can obtain information using Alba's special vision mode. Change beyond situation. Or open phone. Location. Move locations. Map appears in the bottom right corner of the spawn screen. I didn't see anything about that, but I'll look and see if I notice it. I didn't see a map thing though. That's just the menu, right? Yeah. Good. Wait, what's this do again? Okay, this gives me just log everything I've looked at. Can I not go back further? I want to look at the thing about the case that was mentioned. Wait, what? Why is that? Just gives me info about that, not what I was trying to click on. Can I not do anything more with that? This is weird. I don't know how to select an item to look at it closer. Okay, can I get the fuck out of that menu? Am I supposed to review my info? I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Just look around for anything green, I guess. Oh wait, there's that. Let's see. Maybe the inspector will say something. No, nothing. Oh hell! Oh, I can talk to this guy maybe. No, nothing. What? Could you have not made it any more easy to figure out what to do in game rather than doing this? I'm looking, I don't see anything. I don't know what to do about this problem. Does R do? So I think auto is. I think that's for the dialogue I was gonna say, but I'm not actually sure. No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I don't see anything I can investigate further. What the hell? What button is that? L for the log? Trying to figure out how to, like, check the log closer if I even can. Nothing seems to be too interactable on this log, though, if anything. What the hell is this game want out of me? I have to look this solution up. There's nothing I can click on as far as I can tell. I think I've already searched everything. What was that? Oh, it's a bench. Can I see the body from here? Okay, I don't know how, but I somehow never got the cursor on top of the body, so there we go. Body is mounted on one of the horses. Get a better look. Step forward. Why is the body, like, have a...
Could you please not get any closer?
I'll wait a second on that, but yeah. Why does the body have, like, a tiny bit of room to inspect on it while everything else is, like, very easily clickable? That's
I
weird.
haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
How am I supposed to investigate it if I can't get any closer? I have artificial design is eyeball. Haha, really funny. He's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh. Yeah, your jokes are bad.
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
You want to explain how that works? The story. I have a special vision modes may help you obtain new information. Now you use zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. Okay. Can also view the controls in minus. Zoom. Zoom. Where's zoom at? Let's see. Apparently it's on the D-pad? Maybe? Oh wait, I'm not sure. Can't tell. Oh no, it seems like it's stick related, possibly. And yet, stick doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I should look in the manual again. I want to look away from the controls to look at the menu. Whoop. You're hitting the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh wait, this is for other stuff, isn't it? Yeah. See. Is this the area I was at before? I don't remember. I don't think it was the one I needed. Unless, well, maybe. I'm not understanding how to activate the zoom unless maybe I need to click on the object first? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I have to click it. Oh, that is nasty.
The left eye socket is vacant.
Yeah, I can tell there's
Victim
blood
has
coming
had
out of it.
left eyeball removed.
No shit.
Left eye.
Wonder why, though.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Don't know the logistics of that, so I'm not gonna try and argue
She's
it.
still alive.
Correct.
Okay. Face. I can only examine the face and the body. I don't even examine the arm too. I'm gonna say there's a lot of blood on her shirt, so it'd be kind of weird to not let me, but it doesn't seem like I get to check that out.
Stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
Alright, what about her body?
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso.
Can't see those, but yikes. You can tell that's the case by the blood all over her.
Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
Oh my god, that must be an awful way to go out getting stabbed all over and having
That
blood all
was
over you.
occurring around 5 p.m.
Probably feel every ounce of blood leaving your body, and all in pain from the stab wounds.
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Do we really need to get into the logistics? I guess we're solving it, we have to. A little bit much on the info, though.
What was that?
Okay, let's see. What's
Analyzing
going
the
on
source
now?
of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Let me guess, the killer's still somewhere nearby.
Inside the column?
Alright.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
I don't think I'm gonna like what this shows me, but okay. Let's get it over with. What is this?
Oh no.
Person?
It appears as though someone is inside.
Oh no, this is gonna get disturbing, isn't it?
Hey, wait!
Shut up! Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
I might be dead by this point. Been there for a while. Small handle on the column. Rather than trying to pull it open.
You won't budge.
How'd they get in there in the first
It may
place?
be locked from the inside.
Damn it.
Must have been the killer, probably killed them and then
Hey,
stuffed their body in
whoever's
there, more than likely.
Stay back.
Who is this? Important character, maybe? And let me guess, the murderer. He seems to know who they are. They're holding a blood-stained knife, I mean. That seems a lot like a killer. Mizuki, a girl discovered at the scene. Ice pick, seems to be the murder weapon. Where did the shock of the incident? Mizuki suffered aphonia? Don't know if that's what that's called. Never heard of that term. And cannot speak. What did she see at the scene? Find that out. We're going into piecing into her brain. Okay, this started off strange and it's only getting weirder and weirder. into loading screen. Oh boy, this means it's probably going to be something really big and something really complicated. That's alright though. This has definitely probably got the most content out of the demos I've checked out so far, or at least it feels like it does, if nothing else. What the fuck is going on here? What is this? This is weird to look at.
What was that?
Nothing.
This is that eyeball thing? Really? What?
I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying
Whatever.
to do that, you have to do it naked. Is this
I'm not even gonna question what the fuck that dialogue was about.
lightning in a birdcage? Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
This is so fucking weird
Move
and
fast,
creepy
or time
looking.
is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
New feature.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly.
This game is strange, really strange.
Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed. So it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
Wonder how far in the future this game is even set.
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Well, okay, the concept is more interesting now, and it makes... I guess this explains the title a little bit. It's bizarre, but this is kind of cool. Mental lock number 1, huh? Mental lock number 2? Let me guess, we have to, like, ease her and release these locks and be able to talk to her. Mizuki used me by healing her mental wounds to be able to get important info. Okay, that's
To reach
exactly
Mizuki,
what I thought it was.
something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to
Okay.
strike at the highest point.
Oh, that's disturbing. The horses are alive in this version of the park.
An ice
They're
pick
impaled.
with Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Lots of stuff is shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
Yeah, I'll say, this looks kind of demented and fucked, so she probably needs a little bit of peace of mind at the moment. On the horrid dream to discover the subject's hidden memories within the 6-minute time limit. Lock the mental lock trial deeper into the dream. Unlocking mental locks displayed in the upper left corner. Time is expanded whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Careful of the time when making a move. Fascinating. Okay.
An
Be
ice
really
pick
careful
stabbed
about how I
into
waste
Shoko's
time.
photograph.
Pull out, maybe? Oh, wait. They'll push in faster, but... Try to pull out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
If I'm doing this right, there's not any way to know what the fuck is going on. Okay, that's fucking weird.
It keeps going. What is this?
That's fucking creepy looking. How the fuck? This doesn't even make any sense. Then again, it is a dream.
Something happened over there.
It turned into a lightning rod? Well, that helped in the weirdest fucking way possible. Okay, so one of those for getting rid of the lightning. And the left corner's a lead.
Pillar became a lightning rod.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I mean, hopefully the game will explain what the objective is.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Okay.
Date, we got a timing.
Tiny?
Timey?
What does that mean?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
I don't like this music very much. Ugh.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Music's creepy.
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Okay. Every time when you're holding through, I'll replace one. Spin it to one use often as you can. Wait, what? Now what? Move the birdcage, blow the birdcage away. What's B do? Wait, do I not actually get to click it? Okay, except the hunt or something.
An enormous birdcage.
Okay. Slip through or lift. What happens if we slip through?
It is too narrow.
No, your body is slim enough to get through.
You think so? In that case...
Well, let's see what happens. Waste of time, huh?
I am not!
Wow,
I'm
okay.
just large-breasted!
What is this dialogue?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, so it just wastes time. Fucking great. Okay.
An enormous birdcage.
Let's lift it then. I figured that'd be the right solution, but this game doesn't seem to use logic to make things easier. Considering how that thing just went up in the air instead of being pulled out.
I knew it wouldn't work.
What in the fuck is the point of giving me a choice if neither choice actually works?
5 minutes.
Control room?
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Knock on it, maybe that'll be it.
Hello? Are you open?
One adult and one child, please.
I am not a child.
Any open seats will
This
do.
doesn't even make any sense. How am I supposed to figure this out? I guess I could try it open, but this game's logic
Everything
doesn't
in the back is fine.
help me figure this out.
No response. There must not be anyone inside.
So, is it safe to enter?
Should be.
So, you're telling me I have to waste another 10 seconds and I can't go in, even though I just heard
What
it's
is
safe
your
to
plan
enter.
once I am inside?
That's
It is
stupid.
a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Hope I have enough time to do this. I'm running slower and like lower and lower on how much time I've got to work with these settings. I gotta say, the investigation segment is fascinating though, since it's very different from what I'm used to.
I didn't expect to see
Oh, this is
inside.
bizarre.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Okay, left one's more interesting, so why not?
A bird cage.
Right, what's that thing in the inside,
There are
though?
ripped pieces of paper inside.
Lift it? Time will not be used. Yeah, let's just do it. I don't care. As long as I don't waste all of my time I've got left.
Leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Yikes. Okay, I might have to redo this depending. Okay, that's how you solve that. Weird. Really weird.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Well, yeah. I don't know what that helps us with, though. Try to turn to save point. Mental lock. I might have to do that. Run the timer low. 3 tries. Like 1 lock cost 1, 2 cost 2, got back 3 cost all 3. Oh gosh, that's a pretty steep price. I mean, 3 retries have been stuck and restart the menu by found the piece in. The best option at time is low. Okay, what's this stuff?
There are torn pieces of paper.
Piece it together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
Hopefully it'll be something interesting.
Done. But...
This looks like it's from long ago and not the present. Uh-oh, what's that? What'd that do?
You were able to get out?
Weird. Clearly, one day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. I asked Mizuki about it. She started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. For whatever reason, it seems like she regrets it. She prepared the photo in Somnium and the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Well, now we can get some answers, maybe.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane
Oh, that's right. We have to
speeds?
do this first.
You can do it if you try a little.
Just try a little. It's like a Twitch comment.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Okay, so we know our last objective before we can do anything. A hidden item insomnia. Always one somewhere. No stuff. Turning on stuff. What is this dialogue, man? Okay, that took 45 seconds taking one step. Where to look? Keep moving if I move, I guess, so that I don't exhaust the time limit too fast. What is this?
What is this?
Suki B. Huh. Alive. Ugh.
Panda head is spinning.
That's nightmare fuel. Ugh. Ride it, and since it's a panda ride, maybe that'll have an effect on it. Why is it making horse noises?
Well, pandas and horses are pretty similar.
In what way, besides having 4 legs?
They are completely different. Are you blind?
Yeah, well, they both have 5 letters.
That's a stupid argument.
How is that relevant?
That's something you'd expect from someone
You have less
in like
minutes.
a
Hurry.
kindergarten class. Oh, they both have 5 letters.
Panda head is spinning.
Okay, let's try stopping it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Hope this will fix things. If I run out of time, I hope I don't
These were also late.
end the investigation.
That's right.
Okay, that did it. That was my second choice anyway. Hopefully we don't have to do any more besides walking up to her.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Right. We got all the locks, didn't we? Let's see. How's the fastest path to get over to her? I'll just have to walk carefully. There she is. Okay.
It's Mizuki.
All our options are really time consuming though. Guess we're gonna have to run out to try again. We'll try whatever we can do, I guess, see if we can get something. Oh yeah, it seems to help.
Mizuki.
A little kid, I can't really tell. I think she's an adult. It's hard to say though. But this is like structured. Okay, I think we got to the bottom of it. I'm not sure if this is depressing or disturbing. It's got elements of both of those problems. I mean, it's not bad if a game's depressing necessarily. Sometimes it can get a lot better and tell a really good tale, but still. Who is this? This weird blue fellow over in the corner? Did it with like 10 seconds left. That wasn't easy. Well, that was really bizarre, but kind of interesting and really fascinating to see, at least. Hopefully she's feeling better and can explain what's going on. It would be kind of bad that that's her own mother and she killed her.
But she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed.
Doesn't sound like it. Who's that figure we saw in Mizuki's Somnium? What was the meaning of what we saw here? At the time we had no idea. I would imagine something like that would happen. Let me guess, the demo is probably going to end in just a little bit. That's okay though. The demo, please buy the full version to enjoy the rest of the game. Exactly what I expected. That was a good one. That had a lot of content and was a pretty meaty demo. Alright, we're out of demos to play, and this was intended to be a shorter session, like a very, very short stream today anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I'm after playing some of that stuff, I'm gonna consider some of this for future streams. Like, this definitely felt fun. I might play the whole of that, and I could consider this. This seems good. It's a little bit pricey. It's like 60. I don't know if I want to pay 60 for it, but that was enjoyable, so that could be potential future stream game. I don't know. The rest of it, I didn't feel too strongly about either way. Anyway, that's all for tonight. We'll be back, and I'll be doing some Dragon Quest XI tomorrow. I hope I can see you guys for that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope you have a great day or night. Bye, everyone. See you later.